Welcome back, Gale Raceway fans. I'm your host, the Mayor. And hey, my IQ test came back negative. Stupid. Yeah, so here it is. TKO track. Ta-da, ta-da!
Wow.
Yeah, Mayor, why isn't it on the table yet? I don't know. And why am I talking in third person? Because I'm still doing construction. You're saying, Mayor, why are you still under construction? Well, because I was solo today. It is what it is. So the original table, it's funny, I thought it was 4x22. I mean, I made the table with Sweet Jane. I extended the table with Andy. But yeah, 4x22. Wrong. You say, Mayor, what do you mean you're wrong? I was wrong. I thought it was 4x22, and it was actually 4x20 and change. Mayor, how'd you make that mistake? I don't know. I'm an idiot. I didn't notice until I got the 2x4s. The other day when I got the track home a few weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I laid the 2x4s on the table and I went, what? It's kind of funny. What are these 2x4s longer than I think they are? And then it realized and it dawned on me, oh my God, I've been wrong. So we're extending the table to bring it almost exactly to 22 feet. I could grab a tape measure right now, but I'm filming. And then this right here, this was actually covered. We used this before. This was the final corner, but I used the plywood over there to kind of show you the finished table. And you say, Mayor, what do you mean the finished table? Yeah, the finished table. Take a look. So the width you can see now is 5'6", exactly. So I can get like 2 or 3 little Janes in there. So yeah, it's kind of ugly, right? It's never been pretty. But it's going to make it prettier, so I'm not worried about any of this. I'll paint it just because, but I honestly think I'm going to finish it with like a nice Formica frame around everything, so it really looks finished. So you can see, you say, Mayor, what's this big gap over here? Well, that's just to show you the finished width of the table. So the plywood going down is the finished width of the table. Again, 5'6". Oh yeah, one more thing, and before I forget, here's some still pictures I took when I was just too lazy to film. Too efficient putting the tables together? I don't know. Construction? Yeah, sort of together. So here's those pictures. Might be a little too much, but we're going for it. So yeah, I'll cover this, and I'll cut the plywood probably tomorrow because it's getting late now. I don't want to start making too much noise, but this is what I was doing all day. And you say, Mayor, did you just lay some plywood on it? No. I mean, it's all framed out under there. All the way down, except for like right in the middle. And it's mostly for wiring. Speaking of wiring, isn't that a disaster? See all the track just hanging and the timing bridge? It's because I needed room to work. You can still see some of the track pieces up there. You say, Mayor, why don't you just take them off the table? Yeah, I would, but they're still connected. So I want to make sure that, I'm in good shape to convert everything over from race coordinator to the new TKO track. So a lot of this is still connected or just kind of laying on top, really. Some of it I pulled off, as you can see there, and my other power tap over there. The driver stations are taken down on the one side, the green and pink side. We're still going to leave our driver stations on both sides because it made more sense. And now it's really going to make more sense with 5'6". I got magnetic car grabbers and claws. I don't know if I'm going to need them, I guess, when I'm solo, but I don't really run solo. I really don't. I'd rather have people here. I'd rather hang out with people. But there you go. I'm doing construction. Tomorrow, there'll be more stuff done, hopefully. All right, cheers.